Yes, Aunt May. I'm not far away. I just had a few little things to attend to. Can I call you back, Aunt May? Hey, this is kind of awkward. You're not really meant to see that side of me. So let's just pretend you never saw this, okay? Damn suit. Okay, see you later.
Fine, busted. Now you know my secret. But that's fine, we're friends, I trust you. You're not gonna tell anyone, are you? And while we're on the topic of getting to know me, I bet there's something you didn't know about me, or at least some of you, is that I've been vegan for the last 3.5 years. And that has definitely come with a lot of changes, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and nootropically, and in my life as well. So like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't by now, and I'm gonna share a load of information with you about how my life has changed since going vegan the last 3.5 years. The first change I noticed from going vegan is the energy levels have completely soared. I'm feeling way more energetic throughout the day, feeling like I'm ready to take on the world, and I just get out of bed with much more ease. I also find that I feel tired less often. So I can go out and I can do things for longer periods of time. I can exert my energy in different ways. I feel less sluggish during the day. There are less crashes, therefore I can do more things and I'm more productive. And lastly, I feel more motivated. I feel because I have all this energy to think, and because there are less crashes, I use that energy to think of ways that I can improve my life. And that obviously enhances my motivation and leads to just a more motivated lifestyle. The next change I noticed from having gone vegan is that I sleep a lot better. My quality of sleep has improved by, I'd say, about 3 times. I snore less, so I basically downloaded an app called Sleep Cycle, and I just wanted to monitor my snores. Obviously with the adjustments of a few other things, like adjusting my pillow height, but I've noticed that there has been a reduction in my snoring. And I noticed that the sleep quality is much better. So I sleep much more deeper. I wake up a lot less during the night, and it's just a much more high quality sleep. Another significant change I noticed since going vegan was in my mental clarity. I find that my brain is less foggy, and I find that I'm feeling a lot less absent-minded than I used to. And due to less fatigue, I can focus better and for longer. Since going vegan, I've also been feeling a lot lighter, and I feel like I can move around with much more ease. It's much easier for me to get off the couch and jump around when I'm engaging in athletic performances or activities. I feel like it's just much easier for me to move. I'm more agile, my endurance has improved. And I've also found that when I used to eat animal products like dairy and meat, I used to be very bloated. And since committing to a plant-based diet for 3.5 years, the bloatedness has gone away. I'm no longer bloated, which is great because being bloated used to affect my self-esteem. I used to feel very self-conscious about being in social settings. And so that's been an excellent one for me. The next point is something I didn't expect when I first decided to go vegan. Basically, clearer skin. So my skin is glowing more, it just looks nicer, it looks more radiant. My wrinkles are less noticeable, they've gone away. My skin looks younger. And a lot of people have commented, a lot of people look at me and they're like, wow, you do not look your age. I'm not gonna tell you my age, but you can guess it down in the comments below. How old do you think I am? When I first decided to go vegan, I had a lot of people warn me that I'll not be consuming enough protein in my diet. And that is something that really, made me think a lot. I thought to myself, what if I do lose all my muscle and get all skinny and weak? And I did my own research. I just didn't listen to random people and their opinions. And I concluded that you can still get enough protein from being on a vegan diet. So the next point is I didn't die of a protein deficiency. I'm still alive. Look at me. I still do have muscles. I'm not at any point going to perish or disappear into thin air from a lack of muscles. In fact, I've been consuming more protein since going vegan than I have when I was omnivorous. Go figure. And now in case you're wondering, wait a second, well, he just keeps talking, but where are the protein sources? I'll list my favorite protein sources down in the description below, so check it out. And I've got a list of all the vegan protein sources that benefit me. The next change is not necessarily a physical change, but it's a change that has affected my lifestyle. Basically, since going vegan, I've become a better cook. I've been forced to explore different varieties of spices and flavors. And I've been forced to think outside the box because I had to cook different dishes. Whereas before I went vegan, all I would do is throw a steak onto the frying pan or chicken, and that doesn't really require much skill or creativity. So going vegan has really just sort of forced me to think outside the box of different recipes. I've been exploring more recipes, buying more recipe books, creating my own recipes, and I've definitely become a better cook. Second last point is something that really struck me very recently, actually. I just noticed that when I went to a children's petting farm and started patting and feeding sheep. I felt this sense of peace in me. Whenever I do pat an animal, a sheep, a goat, a chicken, or a cow, I feel this sense of relief. And again, inner peace, because I can pat these animals and know that I haven't contributed to the deaths of their siblings or relatives, and that I'm genuinely an animal lover. And that really has brought a lot of just comfort to my life, and it feels amazing, honestly. I just can't describe to you how I just don't feel like a hypocrite at all when I'm around animals, and that to me is so important. The last point that I've been noticing a difference in is my cholesterol. My cholesterol's been lowered significantly since going vegan. Every 6 months I'll get my blood tested and my cholesterol with that. And I noticed that my cholesterol has gradually dropped over the 3.5 years. Personally, I'm not overweight or I don't have any health issues, so it wasn't really a concern to me for me to begin with, but it's just a change I've noticed in general that I thought I'd share with you guys. So those are the biggest changes that I've noticed personally in my life as a vegan for the last 3.5 years. If you like this video, then like the video. If you like where I'm going with my content, then subscribe to my channel as well. If you've already subscribed, then I love you. And I'm gonna create more content, a wide variety of stuff. So I'm looking forward to sharing the next challenge that is coming up. It's meditated every day for 30 days for 1 hour a day. So if you want to watch that video, I'll upload it shortly. So subscribe so you can receive it. You can also press the bell button so that I'll notify you when it comes up. I appreciate you watching this and staying here, and we will chat soon. Much love.